So here you see it's a head-to-head sit and go. And I'm gonna just go ahead and walk you through some of these hands the same way I felt when I first played them. So it's my first time, so I'll just go ahead and call. And now you see with this hand, there's the possibility of a straight, but we just both end up checking down. And he gets that off the high card. None of us had the 8 or jack to get a full house. So he just goes ahead and takes that one with the high card. I continue though. And I'm just checking down a lot of these hands because this is my first time playing this sit and go head to head. So I don't know what to expect, but I do have like a base level thought process of I'm going to be playing most of the hands. Since I'm only against one other person, of course my range expanded tremendously. So I'm pretty much playing anything. And I value a lot of the weaker hands a lot more. Now this one is interesting, how I make this call for 1K. And then I still win, which is the crazy thing. So I guess this guy here is new to him too. If I was him, I definitely would have just went all in or something at that point. I probably would have folded it. And after that, you see he raises it, so I just go ahead and put him all in. Let's see what he has. This man shows me 5-4. And he's already out of there. It's crazy because he had the 5 initially just for me to get the turn king to give me the win. And so immediately after, I go back into the sit and go lobby and I queue up. And I'll come across the same guy I just finished playing against. So I guess he wants to get some get back, but after that last hand, we'll see how this goes. Like, that was a crazy play when he definitely bet 1K with nothing. So I'm a little confused. I'm a little interested to see what he's going to come with. Immediately, he just folds the first hand. But I understand, though, you come off that loss, your whole gameplay gets shifted, so I can't even blame him. And, I fold that one back. And I don't know how to play these hands. Like, I want to be able to raise my good hands, but I feel like it's way too obvious if you just raise in a head-to-head. At least at this level, because this is the lowest level I'm playing at. The buy-ins are 2.2 SC, which is equivalent to $2.2, and it basically shows in the gameplay. You're not going to see anything too crazy. Like, literally not too long ago, you just saw a dude bet with 1K and ended up losing to king high card. So, that's enough said on its own. Now, I hit the jack, so I'm probably going to bet here. But maybe that's too obvious. Yeah, he just ends up folding that one. I often think about how I'm going to end a lot of these head-to-heads. Because even though this was my first time even playing the sit and go, I'm doing this voiceover after I've got more playtime in with them. And right now it's going good for the most part. But the one thing I have trouble with is like closing them out. Because sometimes you get into a point where the other player like only calls. Like, it's way too obvious. Like, they're waiting till they get a good hand. So it's like you have to wait till you and them both have good hands, but you just happen to have the better hand. Like, look at this one right here. You see I get kings. I don't want to make it too obvious by going all in. So I just go ahead and raise it. 3 big blinds. And then he does it for me. He re-raises me pre-flop. So I just go ahead and shove all in. See, he has queens. And look how they doing. We got them back to back. So yeah. Now after this, I go ahead and run it one more time. And I kind of start off already in a hand because I just wasn't coordinated when I was recording and when I was playing. I wasn't really coordinated when I did that, so that's why we're just starting in the middle of a hand. But, I'm certain this is the first hand. And you see, I don't really have nothing except ace high card. And it's two kings and a jack and an 8. And I end up taking it away with just ace high card. So I'm really contemplating, like, how do I think about these sit-and goes? Obviously, like I said previously, I've been playing them. And, I've been playing them a lot more frequently. But, and I do have some losses under my belt too. But the wins definitely outweigh the losses at this point. Like, just entering these sit-and goes have really been an awakening for me. Like, this compared to just playing at the table, like a 9-man table or a 6-man table, I definitely prefer this. At least based off, my successes with it, my brief successes. Because perhaps maybe it is just beginner's luck. Even with that hand, you see he just went with high card again. Just makes me think about how I'm going to play these. And then, it's constant throwing the minimum bet. Just to, like, switch up on the river. This one I think is just a fold. Yeah, that was an obvious fold with Jack 5 offsuit. Now I'm ready to play this. This looks pretty decent. I go ahead call even after he raises. Actually, I re-raise him. And the flop isn't looking too good, but I still call. Perhaps I think I'm going to win off high card. And then they give me the 2 pair with the 9. Even though the ace is there, so if he has an ace, I'm done. Or if he has a 4, I'm done too now. I go ahead and raise him. He just folds. So it just gives you a glimpse into the mindset. Like, it's so much bluffing happening in these sit-and goes head to head. That's the thing with the bluffs though. If you call a bluff, it's great. But if you think you're calling the bluff and you really don't have nothing, yeah, you're pretty much already out the tournament. Now this one though, this is an interesting one too, because they give me high card, and you see he's beating me to he bet before me, so I'm just leaving it in his hands. And you see his bet actually decreases, so I go ahead and raise him up. I gotta check him real quick, and he ends up folding that one. I don't know if he had like a flush draw or a straight draw, so I just leave it at that. I'm not gonna think about it too much for now. Then again, you see they give me high card, even though I'm aware it's a flush draw and it's a straight on the board if he has the 9 and jack or 9 and 6. I still go ahead call. I truly believe if this man had the straight, he would have just like bet something crazy at this point. Now he only needs the 9 to get the straight, but I'm still gonna go ahead and bet. He calls, but he just has a random pair, and you see that's the last one I take. So yeah, it's only been like 9 minutes, and I've already got 5.4 SC in a matter of 9 minutes, compared to however long would it taken me in one of the tournaments, or just playing at the tables, the micro stakes and whatnot. So yeah, I'm up now, and I'm gonna continue doing this. I'm gonna post more videos doing these SNGs, and we'll just see where it takes me.